Oh, it's
guys,
over.
welcome to the morning tea. I don't know why. Always
Woo!
singing. Always singing. You guys, it is going to be such a fun Shambong Friday. We have great Selena Gomez tea, which always make things more fun. It is my birthday too, which is also
It's
exciting.
Madison's birthday. Pop the champagne cause it's her birthday. Pop the champagne cause it's her birthday. She the queen and you know what I mean. Go Madison, go Madison. She got her hoops in, she got her hoops in. Go girl, go girl. She the queen of champagne. Hey. Okay, sorry.
I love it. I also think it's hilarious. I've gotten some birthday messages already this morning, and everyone's like, "I hope you're already drinking champagne." Like, yes. I'm like, okay. Do people think I have a problem because it's literally 8:30 in the morning, and everyone's like, "Yeah, Madison, get that champagne on." I'm like, oh god, I can't help it. I love
Ma-
it. It is what it is.
if the world weren't out chewing right now, Madison, I guarantee that after work I would be treating you to a beautiful happy hour at a place that you would choose because you know the good bougie spots and I do
Yes.
not.
Yes, we're gonna do that when this is all over and the world is not a-chewing, and I cannot wait.
Yes.
But we also have a lot of good tea to talk about today, you guys. We're talking about Bretman Rock, a little situation there. We're talking about ANSEL ELGORT. We're talking about Travis Scott and his new song with Kid Cudi. We're talking about Taylor Swift. Obviously, I mean, wow, what a birthday surprise. Taylor Swift coming through and putting Scooter Braun and Big Machine on blast. I could have not asked for anything better.
Yes,
We're also talking about Julianne Hough. Yes. J-Lo and A-Rod. We're talking about Vanessa Hudgens and Austin Butler. We also have a very full car dinner tea time. We're talking about Kanye taking the kids to Wyoming. We got Scott Disick clapping back. Jordyn Woods maybe missing Kylie. Rob making an appearance on Keeping Up. Khloe and Tristan sperm issues. And Selena Gomez. So it's a lot. It's a big day.
I'm over here like you said, some Jordyn Woods maybe missing Kylie and Rob appearing on Keeping Up. Ha! So I'm gonna go right on record and say, don't miss car dinner tea time. Y'all might as well. If you're making some eggs, go ahead and make the eggs and keep us on and up so that when y'all hear me yell car dinner tea time, you know it's time to put your robe and slippers back on and shuffle back on over to the TV, laptop, or what have you.
No, car dinner tea time is very, very full today, and it's a lot happening. A lot. We also have Karina. Karina said, "Happy birthday to my soul sister from another mister, the she of tea to the crop top queen." Yes, love you, girl. Have a wonderful birthday, Madison, you beautiful soul. Enjoy some champagne and McDonald's today. Wow, Karina, thank you so much. And I am wearing a crop top today, as you guys can see. So thank you so
Crop it
much,
up,
Karina.
girl.
You're the best. You're the best. Thank you. You know I always have to have the crops
Come
on.
on.
Also, we have Miss Mika. Happy birthday to the Queen, Madison Hill. Love you. Thank you, Mika. And a 5, 6, 7, 8.
Miss Mika, nice to meet ya. Miss Mika, she young fleeka. Miss Mika, she loves the tea, yeah. And we see ya. Mika, go Mika, go Mika. Happy Friday to Mika.
Yes, happy Friday, Mika. Happy Friday to everybody in the chat. We made it through another week.
Yeah, we did.
Right now, that just feels like an accomplishment.
Do you feel like every week that we're in quarantine that you survive, you're just kind of like, all right, I can do this. I can push through the next week. Are you feeling motivated, Madison?
Yes, that is literally how I feel. I'm like, okay, another one down, another one to go. It's going to be all right. Keep pushing, keep going. It's a whole new world right now that we're living in, and it's a very stressful one, but we're keeping it going. And thank God we have the tea so we can take an hour every day and just relax, forget about everything that's happening, and get into celebrity mess.
Madison, I don't want you to reveal to 1.4 million people what your birthday wish is, but I would like to ask you, what is one thing that Madison Hill, the career woman, wants to accomplish in this new year of life? What you want to do?
I think in this,
what you want to top?
I think in this new year of life, you have inspired me, Courtney, and I do want to grow my YouTube channel. I really think it's so fun to have an outlet where you can just be yourself and do whatever. And thank God some people
Yes.
actually don't mind watching it. And when you approve, it literally feels like I want it at me. I'm like, okay, it's approved in the YouTube world. It's approved by the YouTube expert that I have in my life. So I think I really want to try to grow that so I can, just have something to show for myself, I guess.
And you know what? I want to say I watched your YouTube video yesterday and I loved it because, as you guys know, annoyingly, I've been catching up on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And when you said you were filming a video, I said, I wonder if it's going to be Madison Hill's slick back look. I said to my boyfriend, and he said, oh, you mean like Teddy Mellon, whatever her name is on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills? Because her one confessional look is literally Madison Hill. It's literally slick back with hoops. So when you did that, I said, look at Madison giving us her finest Teddy. Or is Teddy giving us her finest Madison Hill?
Yes, thank you. I was literally, when you posted on your story, I was like, okay, Courtney thought that I didn't make a fool out of myself because I'm still learning, but I hope that people stick with me while I'm learning because I'm like, the amount of times I messed up, I'd be like, okay, and I just start putting something on. I'm like, oh, shoot. So this is what I'm putting on. Like, oh, it was a thing.
It's natural, Madison, and I feel like all the good creators are natural. It was just a very natural, I'm Madison, this is what I'm wearing. This is my mom's stuff. Like, I'm at home with my family. Like, I love that kind of stuff. So you're bringing back real creators back to the platform.
Oh, thank goodness. And also, everyone, don't forget to tune in Sunday to Courtney's Green Chair Chat that he does live on his YouTube channel every weekend, because then you get to see a whole other side of Courtney. You get the motivational Courtney, you get the tea spilling Courtney, the heat of tea in his element. So make sure you guys tune into that on Sunday too.
Sundays at noon PST. I have a feeling we're gonna talk about Demi Lovato and that Jamila Jamil interview, because isn't Jamila Jamil friends with Taylor Swift? So how that work? We might have to get into that.
We also have Naomi with a cute rose emoji. Thank you, Naomi. We appreciate you. We also have Gabby. We love Gabby. First, I just want to say happy birthday to our champagne queen. And then I wanted to say happy 8th birthday to my sister. And then to one of my best friends who would have been 19 today. Her name is Caitlin. Happy birthday to your sister. Happy birthday to Caitlin. Gabby, we love you. We love you, Gabby.
We appreciate, Gabby, that you have consistently been around through the lack of country news. When we have a country moment, we serve it right to you, girl. We really appreciate that you find time for us every single day. All of you guys that find time for us every single day, whether you watch live through the hoopla or you come back and watch the hoopla later. Just want to let you guys know in the beginning that we appreciate you. You guys make this happen as well. So love you.
We would be talking to nobody if it wasn't for the Tea Tribe. Just saying. We also have Shantae. I'm getting a little tickle. Courtney, can you read Shantae's? It says, happy birthday, Madison. I hope you have the best day. Today is also a special day for me as well, because it's mine and my BF's 3-year anniversary, and I finally get to watch the tea. Love you guys so much. Thank you.
Happy anniversary, Shantae. Do you want me to read the next one, Madison?
Yeah, read the next one.
I got it. The next one is Karina, and we stand Karina. Karina says, Madison B-Day, Shambong Friday, and Courtney's B-Day, Tequila Tuesday, Taurus turn up. Now, Karina, you did that. Thank you. Thank you. I'm ready to turn up.
The Taurus turned up. Yes. Yeah. Also, sorry, I swear I'm not dying. Thank you. My sister's got water because they're watching the tea live.
Oh, and it's the smart water for the brains, girl. Electrolytes.
Yes, I swear I don't have the Rona. I just got really excited reading everyone's comments and I started joking. If you guys had any doubts that this was a live show, there you go. You just saw it live.
Real live.
We also have Fessy. Yes, it is live. We have Fessy. Hello to the amazing Courtney. Happy birthday to the beautiful Madison. Thank you for the inspiration and happiness you have shared with all of us. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day. Fessy, thank you.
Thank you, Fessy. Thank you, Fessy. Honestly.
We appreciate you. We could not be here bringing you guys joy if you guys didn't watch us. So thank you to you guys, really. You're the real MVPs.
Honestly. Girl, we got Cloud Mags giving you like a little birthday.
A little dance?
Yes.
A little dance? And then we got Natalie. Happy birthday, Madison. Go shoddy. It's your birthday. We're going to party like it's your birthday. Cheers to Shambong Friday. Yes, yes, yes. Honestly, though, just proof that I love Fofty even more. You're right, Natalie. Love myself some Fofty. I really do.
I want you to meet him.
Me too. I cannot wait. So I can just be like, I want you to know I stan you and your petty behavior. People might hate you for it, but I stan. Just saying.
Madison.
Just saying.
Madison Hill asked 50 Cent his biggest business mantra. There it is. Bam.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Okay, let's go ahead and pour up the tea. Pour it up. Pour it up. That's how we gonna. Oh gosh, the most stressful part of the morning tea every day.
I thought I didn't have my mug. I thought I was gonna have to run, but I did. All right.
Okay. Whenever Courtney has to pour over the tea. Also, thank you so much, Vanessa. We appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Vanessa. You guys are really making a girl feel special. So thank you, Vanessa. We
Yes.
appreciate you. Okay,
Ouch.
let's kick this off with Bretman Rock. So,
Okay.
a video resurfaced this week of Bretman Rock. He's a YouTuber, of him using a racial slur. He did tweet out an apology, first saying, "Just woke up to a video of me resurfacing from 5 years ago. I've apologized for that video before and will happily do it again. It was as stupid and ignorant then as it is now. I'm no longer a 15-year-old piece of expletive, and I know that behavior is unacceptable, period." He followed that up saying, "Nobody is exposing me. That video has always existed. Like I said, it's stupid as expletive and ignorant as expletive, but it exists. That's not a reflection of who I am now. If you want to cancel me, cancel 15-year-old Bretman. Let me learn and grow and mature, please." What are your thoughts?
I want to ask you, because I haven't seen the video, to be honest, Madison, what racial slur did he use?
He used
Was it an
the N
N-word
with
thing?
it was, and it was a at the end.
Gotcha.
N with the
Okay. How do
Mhm.
you feel about it, Madison? Because you're the fan.
So I will say the only thing that I appreciate with this tweet is the fact that he did not say, "I was uneducated, I didn't
I
know,"
agree.
that whole thing. To me,
Mm-hmm.
I do like how he said, "I was stupid, I was ignorant." That to me
Mm-hmm.
is taking at least some, ownership of the wrongdoing that you did. But to me, it's still
Mm-hmm.
wrong. And this is definitely something that's always now, unfortunately, going to be in the back of my mind. Because I did love
Mm-hmm.
him. I didn't know that this existed. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But now that I do, it's definitely always going to be there, which sucks. But
I
I can't
think
help that really
I,
bothers me.
I think for me, I don't really care because I'm not a big Bretman fan. See, when it
Mm-hmm.
came down to a situation like Camila, where I was like, real, when you can go on my YouTube channel and see that I'm filming her on stage with Taylor Swift and getting my life, then I feel
Right.
like it becomes like a personal thing for me. When it's Bretman, who I don't know and I don't invest any of my time, money, or energy into outside of supporting him, it doesn't really
Mm-hmm.
affect me as much. So, and from where I stand, it's not like he's canceled or anything, because from my point of view,
Mm-hmm.
he never started. Who's that outside of
Right.
all I know is Madison loves him. You know what I mean? How do you
Right.
guys feel in terms of the tribe? That's what I would like to know.
It
Because
looks like
if
people.
he's not saying it with a hard R, and I feel like that changes things a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
he owned
Right.
up to it, 100% owned up to it. He said, "This is
Mm-hmm.
the age that I did it. If you want to cancel me at that age. I am sorry. It wasn't an I'm sorry if you felt offended. It wasn't a I'm sorry if you took the video the wrong way." There's accountability there. And I think that is something to consider. It's not like a Danielle Bregoli where it's like, "Well, F you because you knew it," and blah, 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 blah. What do you guys think?
Mm-hmm. No, and it looks like that's what the T Tribe is kind of feeling too. We have all one saying, "Oh, Camila, you see how he owned up to this exactly." Katie Gomez said, "Now that's a genuine apology." Carmen said, "I
Mm-hmm.
feel like he had a good apology," and we always talk about this when it comes to just wrongdoings in general. I feel
Mm-hmm.
as long as you can own up to what you did, that to me speaks volumes. That to me shows that
Mm-hmm.
you have character. However, I never forget. So I'm like, okay,
Never
you owned
forget,
up to it,
Madison.
but I'm always going to keep that right here. And that's how I feel about
Exactly.
this. I agree with you. I don't think he's canceled. He did have an
Mm-hmm.
apology. He did say, "Yep, I said it, and I was stupid. I was ignorant." He didn't say he was uneducated. Just want to say that again
Mm-hmm.
because I
Yeah.
really hate that excuse
You
from
know that
Camila
drive me
Cabello.
up the wall, girl.
Like my blood pressure is raising just thinking about that stupid
Not on the
Instagram story.
B-Day,
Like
girl.
literally. Ugh, I hate it. So I I agree. Great apology, but it's still going to be right here
I want to go
because we
on
can't
record
forget
and
it.
say that when it comes to things like these kind of specific situations where it is something being dug up, I want to say that from where I stand, because I already see the comments being like, but Camila, but Justin, but the video on TMZ,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. for me, I do things on a case-by-case basis. I look at the situation, I see what was being used, I see the apology, I see how long it took for the apology to come out. I count all of those things in before I make I guess, a judgment. You know what I mean? Even though I'm clearly not a judge. But I wonder if other people take the same criteria.
We're a judge in the court of tea, and that's all that matters. Okay. What's the gavel? Dum, dum. The Law and Order side. Before we move on, I want to shout out Jersey Girl J. Madison. May your life always be breathtakingly beautiful shade of pink. Thank you. Happy birthday. Thank you, Jersey Girl. Also, we have Sonia. Happy birthday, Madison. Sending you a bunch of magic pixie dust. Thank you. I need it now that Disney is closed. She also said, love you and Courtney. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Sonia. We appreciate you. We also have Freaky Walrus. We love our Freaky Walrus. Yes. Courtney and I love your name, Freaky Walrus. Like, we talk about it a little too much, honestly. Happy birthday, Madison. Turn up for Freaky Friday at Home Edition. No board in the house today. P.S. Much love to Courtney, too. Yes,
and I love you, Freaky Walrus. Stay freaky. Period.
Stay freaky. Yes. Okay, let's move on and talk about ANSEL ELGORT. So he was posting a naked photo on his Instagram this week. It's now since been deleted. He was covering up his parts with his hand, but it was a naked picture of him in the shower. And he was pointing people to a link in his bio that looked like it was to an OnlyFans account.
Okay, because I've seen a bunch of screenshots on Twitter.
But it wasn't. It was a trick. It actually sent people to a GoFundMe page. It's this GoFundMe page. It was for Brooklyn for Life, and it essentially helps support restaurants in Brooklyn to deliver meals to hospital workers that are also in Brooklyn. And he helped the account raise over $200,000 with his little naked picture situation. So a good deed.
I stand that. Can I tell you that I had to laugh, Madison, because I thought of us yesterday, actually, because there was an article on BuzzFeed that was like, if you don't know what OnlyFans is, click this article to find out. And for those of y'all that don't know, I literally had to one day explain to Madison exactly what OnlyFans is. So real quick, just in case you guys don't know or you missed that episode when we talked about it, I feel like OnlyFans is like a subscription service where adult performers, mostly adult performers, they put up their private goodies, photos and videos for you to watch, view, tip, etc. But you have to pay like a subscription price. It's sort of like the paywall for adult content. So I feel like a big celebrity like him had an OnlyFans just to raise money like that, I say go for it. Whether people realize that it's for OnlyFans or not.
No, I just always think these stories are great because now that I do know what it is. By the way, that was a very G-rated explanation. So, bravo.
Madison, listen.
That was fantastic.
Compared to the first time where I was really graphic, I love it. Look how far I've come.
No, I agree. No, seriously. And that's why I love this story because now I actually feel like I have inside information now that I know what it is. And I read this and I was like, oh my, like, honestly, what a smart way to make money. Like, let people think, oh, we're going to go see more naked pics of Ansel Elgort. And then it's literally like, oh, go raise money for Brooklyn so we can save our borough. Like, I don't know. I just loved it.
Just say the chat. Y'all are discussing Safari. Now, if y'all don't know, Safari is a rapper, I believe. And he has an OnlyFans. However, I want to let y'all know that there are Twitter accounts out there that leak the footage from people's OnlyFans. Now, I'm not saying it's right, but I'm going to give y'all a financial tip. Do not spend no money on Safari because if you are looking for adult content, he is snatching your money and is fully clothed. That's all I'm going to say on that.
The realty on OnlyFans. I love it. Okay. I love it. Yes, shout out to Amy. Amy said, good morning. Happy birthday, Madison. Thank you. Love you and Courtney. Thank you both for doing what you do. And of course, love to Shambong Dave and Hit It Leo. Yes, we also could not be here without Hit It Leo and Shambong Dave. So absolutely, please send them love as well. We're going to move on and talk about Travis Scott and Kid Cudi. So Travis Scott held a live Fortnite concert last night. Stormy crashed it at one point. And 12.3 million people logged into the game to join in on this situation, which is a record. Apparently, the last time something like this happened, it was with Marshmello, and it was like 10.7 million. So 12.3 million people logged in to listen to Travis Scott. I just think that's crazy.
I believe it because I know for some, if you're not like a hip hop head, I'll say that video games and hip hop go hand in hand. If you listen to rap music,
Okay.
Maddison, you know how many video game references are made in bars. So it makes sense that a huge community hip hop and a huge community Fortnite would come together and smash records like this. I thought that that was excellent for Travis, business wise. Hopefully,
no. Yeah, I had no idea. I was like, wow, that's crazy. But now hearing you say that, now I'm thinking of certain songs. I'm like, oh, that does make actually a ton of sense. He
what
also
about John
debuted a
Lee?
new track with, yeah, hello. He also debuted a new track with Kid Cudi, which is really exciting. So he was also just letting people know he's working on new music all at the same time. So shout out to Travis Scott.
I have to admit that I had never even gave an expletive about Travis Scott before this job, Madison. I promise you that. Outside the Lil SZA song he was on. But after talking about him every day with the Kardashians, I actually enjoy his music.
Right? I know.
I'm rooting for
I've
him.
grown to become a fan as well. But also some people were definitely in that game last night and said it was really good. Just subscribed
Yeah.
said, yo guys, it was so good. Tal said, I watched both. It was amazing. Jazza said, I play Fortnite. So yeah, heck yeah. Shout out to Travis.
The
Great
hip
way to
hop
steer that
girls,
back.
Madison, are. I think there's a trend going on in hip hop that the managers are receiving some sort of offers from all of the streaming services to sort of like do something like this because it's to my knowledge that like Drake and I want to say Offset or Quavo, one of the Amigos, they do stuff on Caffeine, sort of like Twitch, but it's
Okay.
owned by Apple, I believe. So like this
Okay.
doesn't surprise me. It makes sense. All of y'all go and get y'all bags. Period.
Yeah, exactly. You know the motto for 2020, hashtag secure the bag 2020. So we will never stop anyone from doing that. Gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh
Okay, let's
yes,
move on and talk about Taylor Swift.
my girl.
Okay. Yes. So this Taylor Swift tea, everybody. So Taylor Swift took to her Instagram story last night to put Scooter Braun and Big Machine on blast because they were trying to release a record of live performances she did while she stopped at a radio station from when she was 18. So obviously Taylor was not going to let this go down without letting people know. So she posted on her story, she said, "Hey guys, I want to thank my fans for making me aware that my former record label is putting out an album of live performances of mine tonight. This recording is from a 2008 radio show performance I did when I was 18. Big Machine has listed the date as a 2017 release, but they're actually releasing it tonight at midnight. I'm always honest with you guys about this stuff, so I just wanted to tell you that this release is not approved by me. It looks like Scooter Braun and his financial backers, 23 Capital, the Soros family, and the Carlyle Group, have seen the latest balance sheets and realized that paying $330 million for my music wasn't exactly a wise choice and they need money. In my opinion, just another case of shameless greed in the time of coronavirus, so tasteless, but very transparent."
Scooter was sitting up
Snaps
there
from
like
my
they're all
girl.
in the house anyway, so they'll listen to it. Taylor said, "Not so fast. Give me that wig." Like
Yep.
that's what she said, and I'm very
Yep.
glad. And another reason why I'm glad, Madison, that she said something was because if Taylor hadn't put out an official statement, the Swifties would have gone crazy dragging Scooter anyway. Because I think people would have realized that if Taylor Nation, if you guys don't have a Twitter account or a social media, other celebrities, they have sort of like their main Twitter account, and they have like a Taylor's is Taylor Nation. If Taylor Nation doesn't say this is Taylor's putting this out, it's not real or it's not handled by her. So I mean, the Swifties, it would have been worse. It was already Scooter's over party when Taylor put out the statement, but I think it would have been worse had she not said anything.
I agree. I guess for me, I just find it hilarious that Scooter Braun and Big Machine think that they can even get away with something like this. I'm like, how many times do y'all need to get dragged before you realize, like, the Swifties we know. So I'm not really sure why you continually try to pull these, little sly moves when we always find out and then you get dragged and then we have to bring you up and then we have to tell you to scoot away. Like, I don't get it. Like, how many times do you have to learn this lesson?
Girl, he had to do something, girl. Because once
But
Taylor
why
re-records
would
the
Taylor
album,
Swift?
it's a wrap. Huh?
I said, but why would Taylor Swift? Like, I feel like maybe you were so confident in the other artists' catalogs and their songs, and Big Machine is this, that, and the third, then put your money where your mouth is and use one of them.
Maddison, I'm gonna bring something that is very not gonna make sense, but Scooter should have been putting his money into Carly Rae Jepsen if he wanted like a resurgence of money, like the same amount of money that like gets put in an Ariana or like a Demi Lovato. I can't understand with someone that had such a massive, overwhelming hit. Like Call Me Maybe Girl, I will sing that like I'm like, ooh, let me not sweat, but the fact that Call Me Maybe was such a huge success and Justin was part of it, everyone that did that viral video at that time was part of it. I feel like now is the time for Carly Rae Jepsen to sort of have like a rebirth, and Scooter could have or could taking advantage of that, and he's not. His loss.
No, I agree.
Busy playing chess by himself with Taylor Swift.
And we talk about this all the time. Like, one of the differences we feel like Scooter has as opposed to other managers is that he does get involved in these petty arguments. He gets involved with the petty social media stuff. And I agree with you. If you would just leave that to the side and let it go and actually focus on just securing a new bag, then we wouldn't even be in this situation. I can't even. But thankfully, it seems like a lot of you are definitely for Taylor Swift in this situation. Norma said, after reading this, all I could say is, and exactly, Norma. Exactly.
I just got an email recently from Big Machine, and I unsubscribed, Madison. Ain't no one playing with Big Machine like that.
What did they send you in the email?
It was like a promo email for something, and all I saw was it said Big Machine something, and I clicked right, scroll all the way down, unsubscribe from this list, leave me alone. Because I had done it a long time ago for Taylor, years ago, but all of a sudden they started emailing me. Girl, bye. Leave me alone. I ain't listening or supporting nothing y'all doing.
Yeah, her own list. God, I literally, I can't. We have Nasha saying, I watched it with my son and it was awesome, talking about the Travis Scott Kid Cudi Fortnite concert. We also have Vanessa saying, no beauty shines brighter than that of a good heart. You are beautiful inside and out. Hope you have a fabulous birthday. You deserve it, Madison. Madison and Courtney, you both are the best. Thank you so much, Vanessa. We appreciate you so much. Thank you. That was so sweet. Thank you. Also, yeah, everyone is definitely not here for this Scooter Braun situation. Not here for him trying to play with Taylor. Also, Karina said he's keeping Tori and Carly in the dark. They need to leave him. Do you think they need to leave him?
I feel like I'm also kind of confused as we already know that Tori Kelly don't like Taylor. So if I was Scooter girl, Tori Kelly would be everywhere. I would directly use, and this is awful to say, but in terms of business, taking the feeling out of it, just knowing that Tori Kelly don't really mess with Taylor Swift, as we've seen at the Grammys when Taylor gave that speech dragging Kanye and she had that stank look on her face. I would using Tori Kelly to promote real, genuine, no filter, no label. Because she can, I have taken my boyfriend to see her live. That's how much he loves Tori Kelly. She can sing, Madison. I don't know why. Scooter has a lot of chess pieces and he be moving the wrong ones. What are we going to do with Demi Lovato besides hear her open up her chops and sing? Like, what are we going to do with that besides enjoy it? You know what I mean? I feel like if he really wanted to be messy, girl, he could have had Tori Kelly. Now, girl, come out with a song that sound like me and do it better and add some soul in them vocals and see what happened. It's just no thought. Exactly. It's no strategy. Like, that's why we got to drag him to and fro, Madison, because you're one of the biggest managers and you're not even doing it how you need to be doing it. You need to be causing chaos and commotion.
You think that he would have taken one of these tips by now, but yet here we are, no tips taken. And I'm just like, honestly, please, we won't even request a percentage on this one because I just genuinely want to stop having to drag him for these situations. Like, please take the tips. Please. Courtney Revolution is full of tips. Actually, you're this way. You are full of tips. Please take them. Just say.
Could you imagine the chaos if Tori Kelly came out with a song that sounded like a cross between Me and I Love Me by Demi Lovato? Could you imagine? No, she came out of nowhere in the mainstream and just dropped it and everyone loved it and was like, who is that? And you listen to the song, it's like, oh, this was Tori Kelly? Should have been us, Tori Kelly? Oh, she's sounding good. She would blow up all over again. The only reason I could see is if she don't want it. That's the only thing I could see is if she's like, Scooter, listen, honestly, I'm good. I'm really, I got my coin. I did my mainstream thing. I'm good. Go and do something over there with those girls. Go play with Ariana. You know what I mean? I don't
know, though, because I feel like you can't really tell Scooter no. So I would be shocked if that was the case. But I do want to read what Wesley said. Wesley said, Scooter is mad because Taylor is the one artist he'll never get into his nasty expletive cult. Wesley?
Yeah.
Bringing cults into this? You know the way to my heart and my
I
soul.
wonder if
Yes.
he has approached her before this all went down and was like, hey, girl, join the winning team. And Taylor said, girl, imagine that. Like, imagine.
Yeah.
Is that where the root of this is
because Taylor doesn't need a team. She is the team. Just saying.
She is the team.
She is the team. Okay, we're going to move on to some couples therapy. But first, I want to shout out Laura Goldie. She said, happy, beautiful birthday, Queen Maddison. Thank you, Laura. You guys, Laura's been with Courtney and I as well since the beginning.
Yes. Shout out to Laura, period.
Whew.
Hey, Laura.
Laura has seen us go through it all. But let's get into some couples therapy. So kicking it off with Julianne Hough. And we haven't talked about her since the whole America's Got Talent thing. And you know that I was really salty about it. You were too. I actually unfollowed her on Instagram. I was like really salty about that situation. But recently, yes, literally, I am at this point. But she is currently separated from her husband, Brooks Laich. And he's a hockey player. He is very good looking. I've seen him in person outside the hair salon. Just a man, okay? But they are recently separated. I have my own theories as to why, but that's a conversation for another day. But during a recent Instagram Live with O Magazine, she said that she's embracing her time during quarantine as her and Brooks Laich are separated. She said that her heart is with healthcare workers, but she's feeling very blessed to have this time to pause. Then she said, quote, I've been on my own. My husband is in Idaho doing lots of yard work, and we're kind of doing our separate things right now, but it's really been a magical time. Imagine being separated and your spouse is like being away from you and being forced to be away from you is magical.
I understand the need for personal space because I'm very much that girl. Thankfully, in my relationship, my boyfriend has a really good understanding of that. I don't know how I would feel, to answer your question, if he were like, oh, it's been great to be away from Courtney. Girl, he's doing some yard work. He's over there spilling tea with Maddison. Girl, he good. Like, you know what? I don't know. I'm over here like, why you think they not separated? Is that what you said?
So they are separated. I think they're separated. They said that they just needed some time. But I believe they're separated because she's confused about her sexuality. I think so. She, in an interview recently, she said that I don't remember what that she's not straight. That's what she said. She didn't say she's fluid. She didn't say she's bisexual. All she said was that she's not straight. And she just recently told him that before the interview went up. So I think that she is confused, but she's not saying that, and she just kind of put that out there, and then all of a sudden they were separated, and now it's done. But I just know that some of like the people she has in her life, again, this is all hair salon gossip, hot gossip.
This is a speculation, not confirmation.
This is a big speculation, not confirmation. This is just little things, but yeah, I believe that she is confused, and I don't know why she's not just being honest and saying that, but that's my own personal speculation, not confirmation.
Well, you said in the interview, she said she's not straight, right? She openly expressed that she's not straight. That's fine. Right. I think that is a kind of way of saying that she could be fluid or anything. For me personally, anything that is not straight, I put it under the category of she's queer. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, if her and her husband are trying to figure that out, it might be best to figure it out. So everyone goes on their own journey, and you might not be able to figure it out coming downstairs and making eggs for like your man sitting right there, and maybe you want someone else. You get what I'm saying? Right. That's an interesting point. Now we got to keep our eye on Miss HOUGH because I don't care about anything she's doing, but this is great because I want her to figure that out for herself. June is around the corner, girl. Yeah. Now maybe you might want to consider, if you're feeling comfortable enough, you might want to come out in June, or perhaps, if you feel comfortable enough, say, hey, it's okay to not know.
No, for sure. And I think that's just what I'm looking for. I'm just looking for her to just own it with her whole chest. But everyone's on their own journey. Everyone's doing their own thing. And I agree, definitely, we are going to sit back, relax, and let her do what she needs to do. But I thought it was interesting. So just wanted to bring that up during couples therapy. Yes.
Music lover then said, Brooke also said he wanted to explore his sexuality. I love it. Oh my God, I love it.
Yes.
Whoa.
You guys, I can't emphasize enough what a man Brooks is in person. Like,
Really?
a man.
I don't know who this is.
A man.
Really?
Oh,
Brooks
he's
hockey
very
player.
good looking. You might have to go. You might have to go creep that Instagram in a minute. I want to shout out Travis. Good morning, my loves, Courtney. Want to wish you a happy birthday, Madison, and a happy anniversary to my amazing parents. Oh my God, I love that. And I'm so proud of Taylor for teaching me to stand up for what is right. Yes, Travis, could not agree more.
Madison,
We also have Meryl.
this is a cute
Are you looking at him
couple.
right now?
Yes.
He's good looking, right?
They look great together.
I know.
That's bad.
I know. They do.
They'll
Hey,
figure it
you
out.
never know. Maybe they'll go explore and come back together. We don't know that this doesn't mean that it's like
both still be together.
yeah, it doesn't mean that it's like a open and closed thing. I think like they could definitely find their way back to each other. I was just pointing out some of the things that I've heard. Shout out to Meryl. Happy birthday, Madison. I know. We're gonna have to keep an eye on this because now I've gotten you invested.
Yeah.
I got you. Shout out to Meryl. Happy birthday, Madison. Wishing you good health, happiness, and more tea spills to come. Yes. Also, good morning and happy midnight from the Philippines. Oh my God. Thank you guys for watching us whatever time works for you. Thank you. I also want to, okay, let's move on and talk about J-Lo and A-Rod. We'll get through this real quick. But recently, A-Rod called into the Tonight Show and shared that they recently celebrated his daughter's birthday in quarantine and said like 300 cars did a drive-through. I think it's more of a drive-by, but he calls it a drive-through. And he joked that after seeing that, maybe him and J-Lo will have a drive-through wedding because it'll be, quote, cheaper. Okay, A-Rod. All right. That's all I got to say. A-Rod worrying about what's cheaper when he's about to buy a baseball team.
I'm like happy for him and J-Lo because I just feel like they're like rich couple goals. But to be honest, and I'm saying this as I'm like, in case y'all see me looking down, I'm like delicately playing with the handle on my mug because I'm about to say something stupid. J-Lo with, I know it's not wrong, but for me, I know it's not right, but for me, it's okay. I just wanted to say that. My favorite J-Lo, anything. I loved it when J-Lo was with Diddy, and I haven't loved J-Lo with another man since. I'm not gonna lie. I don't care how long ago it was. The green dress, all of that whole entire time period of my life of J-Lo and Diddy when they separated. Granted, J-Lo, you needed to leave him, so girl, you were going to jail. But I feel very meh. Ben Affleck meh, A-Rod meh. Happy for them, but my soul lies with Diddy and J-Lo. Puff Mama.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree. I don't disagree. Okay, we're going to move on to Vanessa Hudgens and Austin Butler. We're going to blow through this as well. So a new report from Hollywood Life, a source shared that Vanessa and Austin could get back together in the future. With their breakup, there wasn't any bad blood between them. It was just their career starting to take them in a different direction. The insider went on to say that Vanessa is enjoying being single, but she hasn't fully gotten to experience it yet. Despite her feelings, the source said that a lot of their friends feel like after all of this, they're going to end up getting back together. So if you ship Vanessa and Austin Butler, there's hope for you.
It would make sense, Madison, because they were together for a very long time. And we don't really know the exact, like, they were like, this is it, we're breaking up reason. It's just a lot of, oh, they were working, right? That's what we hear. So, I mean, what is it, 9 years they were together? So after almost a decade, Madison, if you break up, maybe they just needed time to think about, okay, we done spent all this time together. Is this, whatever the reason is, that powerful enough to destroy almost a decade of bond? I think consideration.
Right.
And whether they want to do it separately or together, I guess is their choice. But if they get back together, I'm happy for them. I miss being Queen of Coachella. And I mean, look, they broke up and Coachella didn't happen this year. I wonder why. Queen wasn't there.
Exactly.
He wasn't ready.
I want to shout out Amanda. Happy birthday, Madison. You both make my morning, and I love that you both are passionate and give your opinion so strongly. Thank you. Hashtag Taurus Gang. Yes to the Taurus Gang. But now we're going to get into Car Dinner Tea Time. This Kim, Scott, Jordan Woods, Rob, Khloe, Tristan, and then the Selena news. So we got a lot to blow through, you guys. So turn your volumes down for...
Car Dinner Tea Time! Hello to everyone in my living room, which is no one.
Hello. The first thing we're talking about real quick is Kim. We got a new report from People Magazine giving us a glimpse into the West household during quarantine. The source said that it has been chaos for Kim and Kanye. Kanye is able to escape to his office to get work done, and he also reportedly took some of the kids to Wyoming earlier this week so Kim could get a break. Must be nice to have a PJ that just takes you around to all your homes to social distance.
Like, girl, it's called North, go to your wing. Like, girl, goodbye. I'm not trying to hear it. I understand that parents are readjusting and some of them are struggling because not only are y'all home and not at work where y'all spend time away from your kids, but you're home and the kids are antsy because they're not in school. I feel differently towards those people. Towards Kim, y'all got nannies and staff, right? Don't y'all have like a little staff where they sent home until this is over or what? Like, Kim can get a break, in my opinion. She has resources to sort of get a break. So hearing this story put out so that we could feel bad for her is not working. Rubber glue, back to you.
Yes.
Girl, handle it. Just like everyone else is handling it with the resources that they have.
No. Completely agree. Completely agree. There's not really anything else to say. Cannot agree more.
Yeah.
Let's move on and talk about Scott Disick. So Scott Disick clapped back recently because on Earth Day, he posted a photo of himself on a bike, and he was on the beach, and he captioned it, "Earth Day at its finest on my juiced bikes." People were dragging him for being on the beach when he's supposed to be inside, and he let a commenter know that it's a private beach, so just leave him alone.
He's dumb. Can I tell you why?
Yes.
All y'all have to do is just say, "Oh, it's an old picture and it's a brand deal," or like whatever it is. You get what I'm saying? All he had to do was say, "Oh, it's an old picture." Dumb. It's an old picture on a private beach. Sorry, you wouldn't know about that. Now that's a read. That's what I would have typed. This is an old pic, comma, and it was a private beach. Period. Sorry, comma, you wouldn't know about that. Smiley face. Send. Good night.
Yep.
No. Leave me alone.
Yep.
But he wanted to be.
I completely agree. Yeah, because honestly, I feel like this is kind of in the same category as the Kim situation. It's just like, Scott, see, now we don't like that. But I agree with you. If he would have just been a little shadier, it would have been better.
It would have been funny.
Yeah. People also are feeling the same way. And then Vanessa said, "These ideas, Courtney," and I know. And then Wendy A said, "They are too freaking spoiled." Really are, Wendy. Really are. Let's talk about Jordyn Woods. So Jordyn Woods posted this photo. I can't wait to hear your thoughts. So she posted a throwback photo of her in a swimsuit. It's apparently from a vacation her and Kylie took last year. She looks great. And she captioned the photo, "I miss you and I love you." Now, fans are thinking, is she talking about Kylie? They were all in the comments about it because it looks like it was from the vacation they took last year. Kylie might have taken the photo. Is this her subtle way of saying, "Oh, I do miss Kylie"? I personally don't think it is her subtle way of saying she misses Kylie, but that's just me.
What if Jordyn was talking to a boy on that trip last year, or she was texting a boy, and that's who the message is for? We don't know that much about Jordyn's dating life like that. You know what I mean? She could have been talking to someone around the time of that vacation. You never know, and that's who the message is for. I don't. Yeah. I get why people would believe that it could be Kylie and it could be Maddison. I just don't believe that it is.
That's how I feel. I just am not sold on that. I feel like they probably do go through periods where they do miss each other. I mean, they were inseparable. They did everything together. I just don't believe that this necessarily is her low-key message to Kylie. That's just my, I don't know why.
Not when y'all
my gut's just, yeah. My gut's just not telling me that it is.
The only way that Jordyn would do something like that on Instagram and it be directly towards Kylie is if Chris has slid in her another manila folder. That's the only way she would do it like that on Instagram. Otherwise, I personally believe that Jordyn would just pick up the phone or send a text message. She's not part of that anymore. So she doesn't have to play.
No, I agree.
You get what I'm saying? She could just send a text or an email. I hear celebrities send emails. I'm like, that's so weird to me. Girl, don't you have a phone? But like, send Kylie an email, send it to the corporate office, send it through, FAQ girl at Kylie Cosmetics. You never know. But I don't think that this would be a message for Kylie unless like she was appearing on Keeping Up.
No, completely agree. Completely agree. All right, let's talk about Rob real quick. So
Yes.
Rob made a rare appearance last night on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. It was very quick, very brief. It was literally just to celebrate Dream's 3rd birthday. We saw the family come over. Dream blew out some candles. It was a troll-themed birthday. It was very quick, but he did make an appearance. So we know that Rob is okay.
He's fine. Now, Maddison, where's the show when this is all over? You already know how I feel.
agree.
I think that, one, I think it will show that that Rob is willing to work, which I feel as though people that are not fans of Rob specifically are the first ones they're saying, he doesn't work and he's lazy and he's overweight and blah, blah, blah. I wish that Rob would at least have like a little something, something like Poosh on the side where he could say, well, this is what I'm working on. And it doesn't have nothing to do with socks. Now, how about that?
I was going to say, not the socks.
I want some effort from him. Why can't him and Courtney team up and do something? No? I never thought about that before.
I feel like Courtney doesn't have patience for Rob, which, like, I like Rob. He's gotten lost a little bit, and I think he just is having a hard time finding his way back.
How about
this?
And I
hope it happens.
They each have something that the other lacks, right? So Courtney, although in my opinion, from where I stand, she can be kind of unlikable, but for some, that's perceived as personality, right? So she has personality, and Rob went to business school. So put his business knowledge with her face and come up with something. I would watch a Rob and Courtney show, whatever show. I would watch that just because it's an interesting dynamic that I don't think we've seen enough of, and they're not doing it.
No, I agree. I agree. Andrea watched and she said Rob was looking good though, happy for him, and he is working on himself. I think he also has to make sure he loves himself before he opens himself up to the world, which we are just waiting for him to start loving himself like the rest of his family. Speaking of actually someone who struggles loving themselves, let's talk about Khloe. Oh, that was such a rude...
Should we do the Shambong, Maddison? That's almost over.
Yes. I know. I want to make sure that we have plenty of time to talk about Khloe and Tristan and Selena because I know y'all love the Selena news. But Khloe and Tristan, I'll get through this real quick while we open our champagne. So Khloe and Tristan, you guys, last night on Keeping Up, we saw the whole thing about, the whole eggs, sperm donation. Tristan did agree to be her sperm donor. And what's interesting is at the end of their conversation, Khloe said something in her confessional that I want you guys to listen to this clip because it's very foreshadowing of their relationship. So take a listen.
Okay. I'm also a firm believer in whatever's meant to be will be. And, whatever God wants to happen will happen.
All right.
They're back together. Just so everyone is clear.
I hope that the people
that was foreshadowing.
Can understand that this is all a plot. You get what I'm saying?
It's 1,000% a plot, and I just wanted everyone to see that, well, yes, maybe while they were filming this, they were not 1,000% back together, but whatever is meant to be will be, whatever is meant to happen will happen, is just foreshadowing what the T-Tribe already knows. They are back
We
together.
done held y'all's hand basically all the way up until the point that they're going to come out and say it. So, oh my God, will that be some sort of like vindication for us? Yes, absolutely.
Yep, exactly. Some people think that Khloe's already pregnant. I don't know about that necessarily.
Some people do think that.
But Tiny Media said she is a silly woman with like the angry emoji. And then Kaylee said, I hate that Khloe thinks we are I hate that Khloe thinks we are sipping stupid juice. Over it.
Me too.
That is Kaylee, that got me. I can't lie. So I will cheers to that. This is my birthday shambong. It's like a little flute, so you can just drink straight from the bottle. Cheers, cheers. And yes, I spoke on myself because would it be a birthday if I didn't? Okay, let's talk about
now, and I just want to shout out your mom, Maddison. Thank you, Madison's mom, for my shambong stand.
Mama Hill likes to make sure that Courtney and I have all of the accessories for shambong because shambong still ignores us. So Mama Hill is our sponsor, actually, when it comes to shambong. Shout out to her.
I appreciate it. We'll get to one day, shambong.
That's right. We're coming for you. We're coming for you. All right, you guys, we are going to get into the Selena Gomez news. So if you've been waiting for it, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Let's get it to 1,000. We're so close. Share,
Give this
share
video
for
a thumbs up if you're celebrating Madison's birthday with us.
Thank you. Yes, give it a thumbs up. All right, Selena Gomez, you guys. Start getting your emojis in the chat. I already see some starting. And I'm laughing because Sarah just said, Khloe is a mess. Khloe is a mess, you guys. So Selena recently took over the Cooking Together playlist on Spotify. And she shared with her fans what songs she listens to while she's cooking. So Niall Horan made the playlist with his song Slow Hands. And that's not too surprising. We know that they're really good friends. We always want Nylena, but then Niall always comes in and is like, please leave us alone. We're not dating and it's never going to happen. But The Weeknd also made the playlist for his song Snow Child. Now, this is the same song she put on her quarantine playlist a couple weeks ago. So now with this happening more than once, fans are all over social media begging for them to get back together. Some people think that they already are back together. What do you think?
You know what I would like, first of all, I'm going to say that there's nothing wrong with Selena putting The Weeknd on her playlist because I feel like some people might be like, why is she doing that? I think that is a great way to show camaraderie. Personally, Madison, I'm not sure if I want them together, but I think for the numbers and the money, I think it would be cool if they made a song together. Like, this is a really random, and I'm sorry, but Nicki Minaj and Nas dated once, and when they broke up, they tried to put out a song that was kind of like, sorry, like, love you, but we just can't be together because X, Y, and Z isn't working out. And then the song it was sampled from, they said, no, don't put it out on the album. But I wish Selena and The Weeknd would put out something like that, like a, we were meant to be, but fate told us that it's not going to happen. Sorry, find someone else. And that's what happened. And then at the end of the music video, Selena goes to her man and The Weeknd goes to Bella or whatever. You know, that would be good.
No, I'm like, we were meant to be, but fate was not on our side. I'm still dying about that. Danny said, I don't think they're back, maybe just great exes. And then Adrianelli said, I agree, Courtney. Mother's Load said, nope, she is staying away from everyone if she wants to survive this and she knows it. No, for sure. I think right now she definitely is being safe. But I guess I could be down for the song. I would be here for it. I just don't believe that they're back together. I don't know what it is. Yeah. I feel like Selena and The Weeknd had a one-time relationship that was perfect for the time that they had it. I think that 10 months of them being very hot and heavy was something that they both needed at that time. And I don't believe they're compatible enough again to make a relationship last. Like, I feel like they both needed a rebound. They were both available at the same time. I do think they had love for one another. I think it was great. But I just don't think it's enough. There's enough there for like a second go around.
I like that Selena shows love regardless, because I'm that kind of person. Like you're trying, you're doing something, doing what you love. So I'm cooking to it. I think it shows maturity and honesty. You know, even though we dated, girl, you still make the box. What I mean.
I also think it's good too because everyone always tries to say like Selena plays the victim and you know she's a salty ex and oh she's obviously crazy in relationships. I think it's also a strategic move for her on this part. Even I think she really does just like The Weeknd's music, but I also think this goes to show like, hey, I'm cool with my exes as long as they didn't treat me terribly. Like look how well you know, The Weeknd and I get along even though we're broken up. I can have that with my exes, but just not certain exes because of what happened when we were in the relationship.
And I didn't think about that, but that it definitely does send like a very clear message. Like it ain't me with every man, just one. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And I think it's smart. I think it's smart because you know that a lot of her haters try to pull that kind of card.
Oh, yeah.
Talking bad about her and saying those things. So I feel like even if that's not what she's trying to do, you can still pass it off as that message.
Now, I'm curious to see if down the line before the year is out, if she put out another little playlist, is Charlie Puth going to make the list? That's what I want to know. Are you going to put one of his little songs on there?
No.
And honestly, that's how I feel about it, Madison. Your exact reaction is that's how I feel about Charlie Puth in general.
Charlie Puth, literally him and Selena had a fling, and he still tries to use that to sell music. So I'm like, Selena, do not even give him the clout. He already tries to use you. Like, don't give it to him anymore. Because
I just want to make it very clear that is a couple that I never want to happen. So don't ask me what I think about Charlie Puth and Selena Gomez, because I think that Selena deserves a man, like a manly man that's not going to be out here talking about their relationship or like alluding to their relationship. Just someone that's real quiet, do what he do, and let her secure the bag and come home and make this mac and cheese, period. That's it.
Oh, completely agree. I think Charlie likes the idea of dating Selena Gomez a little too much. And I mean that by like, he likes to date the Selena Gomez. He wants to be with the Selena Gomez who goes out and gets recognized and, you know, is this icon who we all love. Exactly. And I think she's looking for someone who just wants Selena, not someone who wants to date Selena Gomez.
Selena versus Selena Gomez. Selena is the most important part of her. Selena Gomez is just like a mask. You get what I'm saying?
Right. That's who she is when the lights turn on. We talk about that all the time. Like, when the lights turn on, you have to. You are something, and you're the same person when the lights turn off. It's just a little more relaxed.
We're Erica Girardi when the lights turn off, but when the lights turn on, we're Erica Jane. Hey,
yes!
Sorry.
I love that you're rewatching Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Like, it makes me so happy. It makes me so happy.
I get it. I literally say to people all the time, Courtney and Courtney Revolution, two different people. Erica literally explained it exactly how I explained it to people. Two different people.
Yep, you're exactly right. Okay, we're going to go ahead and pour up one last shambong. If you guys have any questions. Oh, my God. Happy birthday! Oh, my God.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Happy birthday. No Madison. Give it to us. She the hill queen.
Oh my God, this is very on brand. This is on brand confetti. Oh, even my dog's in here too. She just barked. Thank you, guys.
If you're celebrating Madison Hill's birthday with us, give this video a thumbs up right now.
Yes, thank you, my family. They're not on camera, but they're all in here right now.
You got a pop tart for the birthday, girl.
Do you want to say hi? This is my sister. Hi. Cheers, guys. Cheers. Courtney, did you pour up your last shambong? Okay.
I poured it, girl.
Cheers. Yay! Thank you, Courtney and T-Tribe, for making this such a special day. We love you guys so incredibly much. Oh, there's the dog that sometimes you guys hear in the background. There she is. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today and every day. Please make sure to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, also our own YouTube channels. Like I said, Courtney has his own live on Sundays, noon Pacific Standard Time. You guys got to check it out.
Thank you, guys. Don't forget to give Madison's newest video a thumbs up and leave a comment. Tell her you came from the team.
Yes, thank you. And you guys, make sure to also show Hit It Leo and Shambong Dave lots of love on social media as well. We could not be here without Hit It Leo, so definitely give him lots of love. And we will be back on Monday at 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll see you guys then. Bye, guys.
Bye. Now wash your hands, Leo. You better wash. That's